Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You know the vibes. I'm doing a story time. I never did a story time on my channel before, but this happened to me not that long ago and it was funny, and people in my close friends was like, girl, you need to do a YouTube video. And so yeah, here we're gonna do a YouTube video. So as y'all can tell from the title, it's a story time about how I got snowed in and stranded at my sneaky link house. Before I get into this story, make sure you like this video and subscribe. If y'all like me doing this story time, me telling y'all my business, make sure y'all comment. I got a lot of stories, so yeah, y'all can get into my business. Alright, so I live in Virginia, like Alexandria, so I live more so in the real part of the DMV. If you know, you know. If you don't get it, oh well. It's like, nah. But I live in Alexandria. I'm from PG County, but I moved to Alexandria. It's like 15-20 minutes away. It's not far at all. So you know, all the guys that I be texting and stuff still is from Maryland, because you know that's home and it's up the street. Mind you, before I even keep going, this boy is not even my sneaky link. Like, this is just my friend, dead my friend. That's it. Like, we just be texting, FaceTiming. That's it. Like, we friends though. Like, when I needed help with to hang stuff up in my suite and stuff, he came and helped me. This is my friend. No cap, this is my friend. So a few weeks ago, he randomly texted me and asked me did I like to cuddle, and I'm like, yeah. And then we had a whole conversation about cuddling or whatever. Boom, fast forward to the other day. So I cut my real sneaky link off like a month ago, so you know, I've been bored. So I texted him like, okay, I'm all over the place, but okay, where I live at, when I lived in Maryland, where I live at, they always say it's gonna snow, and then it end up just being like some slush, or it's a little bit of snow that, you know, just blow over, boom, 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 right? So I text him, I'm like, mind you, everybody panicking about this snowstorm. Like, the grocery stores don't have nothing on them. Like, the meat aisle's empty. Like, it's nothing going on at the grocery stores because everybody's panicking. But they like that anyway. So I text him and I'm like, you think this snow real or fake? Mind you, y'all, my sneaky link, I be like, this ain't my sneaky link. My friend, I'm just gonna keep calling her my friend because the story only involved one person. So I be saying like little slick stuff to him, y'all, and he be friend zoning me. I'm not embarrassed. He being friend zoning me, right? So I text him and I'm like, you think this snow real or fake? He like, I'm gonna say it's real for now. I'm like, dang, I wanted to cuddle. He like, yeah, that would be good right now, something like that. Boom. So he's still like, you know, not really catching a vibe. So I'm like, I'm about to just be straightforward because I ain't scared. So I'm like, oh, I'm about to go get some food, eat, take a shower, and be on my way. Period. So he like, oh, you was talking about cuddling with me, da da da. I'm like, yeah. He like, all right, that's cool. Just let me know when you're on your way, so I could, you know, make sure I'm up, blah blah blah. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I go get my food, eat it, take a shower and stuff, go to his house. Boom, park my car and stuff. We go to his house. We chill or whatever, go to sleep. Mind you, the snow at this point, I forgot that it was supposed to snow for real. Like, it was just like, all right, whatever. But mind you, I went, you know, I wasn't in Virginia no more, so I was close to my mom's house, my friend. I'm close to everybody. PG County is not that big. Everything like 15-20 minutes. So I was around. So I'm like, we hang out, whatever, we go to sleep. We wake up in the morning. He wake up first and he had to go to the bathroom. So he get up or whatever, to go to the bathroom, and I'm like, was the snow real or fake? Like, let me just ask, cause I ain't get on my phone or nothing yet. I was literally just waking up. He like, it's real. I'm like, well, how bad is it? He just laughed. So I get on Instagram and I see everybody posting like their cars, their streets is a mess. It's just crazy. Like, the government closed. It was just crazy. So I'm like, I don't want to be here no more. Like, okay, in the text messages I had said something about not trying to be snowed in with nobody, because when I wake up I want to go home. So I'm like, I want to go home, but I drive a coupe, a 2-door car. So it was no way that my car was ever going to drive in the snow, ever. So I'm like, all right, bet, I'm going to just catch an Uber. I look on Uber. I live 30 minutes from him. 30 minutes, 25 to 30 minutes from him. Uber trying to charge me $111 to get to his house. I mean, to get to my house. I was going to leave my car there. Who paying $100 and that car sitting outside? Not me. So I'm like, all right, bet, let me see how much the Uber is to my mother's house. So boom, I checked Uber. It's $45 to get to my mother's house. $45 is not a lot of dollars, but my mom lives 10 minutes away. I'm not paying $45 to go 10 minutes down the street, and it's not even a guarantee that you won't get me there safely. I'm not paying that. At one point, Lauren had called me like, girl, see how much your Uber is to get to my house. She probably lived like 15 minutes from where I was at. The Uber was $66, bruh. $66. Who's paying $66 to go 15 minutes up the street and my car is sitting outside? So I just sat there and I waited. So the day keeps going on. He leave out and he go clean his car off and then go clean my car off. So I'm like, all right, bet, you know, it's the girl about to go home, period. So he go outside, he gone for a long time. Then he come back and like he got his car out, but he couldn't get my car out. It's like the afternoon. I want to go home. So mind you, I had no plans on being snowed in at his house. Like, I didn't have no clothes. I literally went to his house in booty shorts and Crocs, bruh. I was going to go to sleep, wake up, go home. Like, that's it, that's all. So he like, okay, where he live at, you can't park in the apartment complex. I had to park on the street. So, you know, when the snow piles came, they just pushed the snow to the side to clear main road. My car is little. So they pushed the stuff to the side. It just, you know, stacked up. So it was no way for me to like pull to the side, and there was a car behind me. So I couldn't like back out. I was stuck. So we just like chilling or whatever. We eat and then, no, that's not what happened. That is what happened. We ate and then we was watching TV. And then I was just, at this point, it's the, hold on, I feel like I'm missing some stuff. Everything was happening at my close friends. So let me go look at my close friends real quick. All right, so I'm back. So, okay, I was debating whether or not I wanted to drive home or just Uber home, because the Uber had started going down. It was only $35 to get home. But he still wasn't back. Like, I didn't have no update on my car. So when he came back, he definitely told me, like, you know, it was too bad. He couldn't really, you know, boom, boom, boom. So I'm like, y'all, I'm still here. So whatever, we chilled, ate, watched TV again. But by this point, I did not want to cuddle again. I just wanted to go home. Like, that night, after he was watching TV and stuff, he ended up going in his room. He like, you stand out here? I'm like, yeah. So he go in his room. Girl, next thing I know, I'm waking up. It's 2 o'clock in the morning and I'm sleeping myself on the couch. Like, I was just really ready to go home. Okay, sorry if it look a little different. My memory card ran out of storage, my bad. All right, boom, whatever. I went to sleep, woke up, whatever. So I'm like, y'all, I'm still here. My friends like, girl, what's going on? Like, go home, girl, call your Uber, drive, like, go home. Like, girl, like, everybody just DMing me, like, what's going on? Like, they just laughing. It was funny. I might insert some of the DMs. Like, it was funny. So Boom. He slept in later than me the next morning, but when we woke up, y'all, he was just chilling. He looked out the window. He did not go clean my car off. I'm like, do you not want me to go? Like, I want to go home. I've been here for this day too now. This is the second morning. I'm confused. When he went outside or whatever to go clean my car off, he sent me a picture. I'm gonna insert that right here. Y'all see how I am stuck. Like, my car is covered in snow. It's ice on my steering, on one of my wheels. Like, that's why I was stranded. Yeah. At one point, my mother had texted me and was like, the highways in Virginia are closed. I'm like, at this point, I'm about to off myself. Because, like, what? I'm trying to go home. What do you mean that the highways is closed? Like, but I know y'all probably seen like this all over social media. I live in Alexandria, so that's like closer to DC and Maryland. Where the highways was closed, that was more closer to like Richmond, far out VA. Richmond's like 2 hours away from me. So I'm like, what? But one of my friends literally worked 4 minutes from my house. She was like, girl, I got to work this morning, the highway's not closed. I'm like, okay, bet. Because technically I don't really have to travel too far into Virginia. Like, most of my drive to get home from where I was at was on the highway through Maryland, you know? So, y'all, it was crazy. I was just trying to go home, and it just felt like nobody wanted me to go home. Like, it just, stuff kept happening. Like, so he had to shovel all the snow that was behind my car or whatever, and he was like, you know, you need to move your car or whatever, because if somebody pull in behind you, then you're going to be blocked in. I'm like, I'm about to go, I'm about to leave, I'm about to go home, I'm sick of being here. So after he finished cleaning my car off, he came back and we chilled for a little bit more, and I went home. I was so glad to be home. Then, y'all, I was really mad. Because I had a seafood boil. Like, the first day when I went over there and I was like, I'm about to go get some food and then I eat and then come back. I had a seafood boil, but I did not eat all my food. So it's like really burning me up inside that I got a seafood boil at home and I can't get to it. That was really like eating away at my heart. So I went home and that was it. That's literally it. Never ever ever again. If they say it's gonna snow outside, baby, I'm staying in the house. I'm not going nowhere. Then it was like, that was not even my boyfriend. Then so I felt like, just as much as I wanted to be out of his space, I know that he wanted me to be out of his space, because like, that's just too much. Like, no, I've been with this bitch for, well, I can't say that. I've been with her for 2 days. Like, you know, go home. Like, that's how I would feel the roles were reversed. But if y'all like this story time, I have more juicier stories. This was just something like funny, like, bitch, how did you get yourself into this? Like, the fuck? So that was just that. For that, this was just like something funny, but I have juicy stories. So if y'all like me telling my stories, then comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe. I've started a new year off right, y'all. I have so many videos recorded that I just have not edited, so the timelines of my vlogs and videos may be a little bit off, but it's content. Y'all gonna get my content, and I'm still filming new content. But I thought this was just a cute little video to start the new year off. And I did a poll on my Instagram and asked them, did they want a story time or my biggest regret? They said a story time, so my next video will be my biggest regret. If you wanna get into my business, make sure you subscribe and push the bell so you get notified the next time and every other time after that I upload. All my socials is the real SusieK, because you know the vibes. It's the real SusieK. Yeah.